King Solomon, the king who had a net worth of $2.1 trillion USD in today's money. Yes, you heard that right, trillion with a T. How did he become so rich and powerful? What did he do with his wealth and wisdom? And what can we learn from his life and legacy? Stay tuned to find out. King Solomon was the son of David, the famous king who defeated Goliath and united the tribes of Israel. Solomon inherited his father's throne when he was only 20 years old, around 970 BC. He ruled for 40 years, during which he expanded his kingdom, built magnificent projects, and amassed incredible riches. One of his most famous achievements was building the first temple of Jerusalem, a splendid house of worship for God and a symbol of Israel's glory. The temple was decorated with gold, silver, bronze, precious stones, and cedar wood. It also housed the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred chest that contained the Ten Commandments. But how did Solomon get all the gold and silver to build the temple? Well, he had a lot of sources of income. He collected taxes from his subjects, he traded with other nations, he received gifts from foreign kings and queens, and he controlled lucrative mines and industries. He also had a huge army and navy that protected his interests and secured his borders. According to the Bible, Solomon received 666 talents of gold every year. That's about 25 tons of gold, or $1.5 billion USD at current prices. And that's just one source of his income. He also had silver, bronze, iron, ivory, spices, horses, chariots, and other goods that made him richer than any other king on earth. But Solomon was not only rich in material wealth, he was also rich in wisdom. The Bible says that God appeared to him in a dream and asked him what he wanted. Solomon asked for wisdom to govern his people well. God was pleased with his request and granted him not only wisdom but also wealth and honor. Solomon became famous for his wisdom and knowledge. He wrote thousands of proverbs and songs, he spoke about plants and animals, he understood justice and morality, and he solved difficult problems and riddles. People from all over the world came to hear his wisdom and marvel at his achievements. One of the most famous stories about his wisdom is the Judgment of Solomon. This is where two women came to him claiming to be the mother of a baby boy. Solomon suggested that they cut the baby in two and give each woman half. One woman agreed to this solution, but the other woman begged him to spare the child and give it to her rival. Solomon then knew who was the real mother and gave her the baby. So what can we learn from King Solomon's life? Well, there are many lessons we can draw from his story, but here are three main ones. First, we can learn that wisdom is more valuable than wealth or power. Solomon asked God for wisdom above all else, and God blessed him with everything else as a result. Wisdom can help us make good decisions, avoid mistakes, and achieve our goals. Second, we can learn that wealth and power come with responsibility and accountability. Solomon used his wealth and power to serve God and his people, but he also faced many challenges and temptations along the way. He had to deal with enemies, rebels, rivals, and traitors. He also had to answer to God for his actions and choices. Third, we can learn that wealth and power are not enough to satisfy our deepest needs and desires. Solomon had everything a person could want in life: money, fame, honor, success, love, pleasure, but he still felt empty and unhappy at times. He realized that everything under the sun was meaningless without God. That's why he wrote in Ecclesiastes, "The end of the matter, all has been heard. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." So there you have it, King Solomon, the richest and wisest king of Israel. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And don't forget to leave a comment below. What do you think about King Solomon? Do you admire him or criticize him? Do you agree or disagree with his lessons? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks you for watching and see you next time.